Thank you, thank you. Right. So what is patching, guys? Patching is nothing but applying the updates. You can call it as a patching. What is patching? Patching is nothing but applying the updates. You can call it as a patching, guys. If you patch the SQL Server, so if any bugs are there in the SQL Server, so those bugs and any security vulnerabilities are there, so those security vulnerabilities and all we can overcome using the patching, guys. Patching is very important. It's mandatory. You cannot skip the patching in the organization. Timely basis, on timely basis, we have to patch the SQL Server. As discussed, DBA team is responsible for the security and safety of the data and the application. So regularly, on a regular basis, we have to apply the patches on the SQL Server, guys. Okay. So patching is nothing but applying the updates, right? How many types of updates are there, guys? How many types of updates are there in the SQL
Two
Server?
types of updates.
Uh-huh. Tell me, guys,
Side by
what are
side
those?
and the in place.
No, 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 Dimitri. Types of
Oh,
update,
updates, yeah.
not upgrades. Update is
Oh,
different,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
upgrade is different. Okay. That for
Yeah,
upgrade,
yeah.
your answer is correct. This is just an update. So types of updates, guys, actually two types. Actually, two types, right? So one is major update, second one is minor update. Okay, major updates, minor updates. So under major updates, we have service packs, guys. Under major updates, we have service packs. I'll tell you what is service pack and all, don't worry. Under minor updates, we have cumulative updates. What is that, guys? Cumulative cumulative updates. Okay, this is called CU. Technically, we'll call this as a CU. Service packs, technically, we'll call it as a SP. They will ask you, have you applied any patches? Have you applied any service packs? Have you applied any SPs? SP means service pack, guys. There are two types of updates in SQL Server. One is major update and second one is minor update. Under major update, we have service pack. Okay, under major update, we have service pack. So this service pack concept is there till 2016. Till SQL Server 2016, we have service pack concept, guys. Till SQL Server 2016, okay, we have service pack concept. After 2016, we don't have service pack concept. We have cumulative update concept. Okay, after 2016, till 2016, we have service pack as well as cumulative update also. But from 2017 onwards, service pack concept is completely removed by Microsoft. Only cumulative updates it is releasing. So from 2017 onwards, okay, from 2017 onwards, we have only, okay, cumulative updates, guys. We have only CUs. We have only CUs. We don't have any service packs and all. So what is service pack, guys? A major update. Major update means what? Major update means it will be released every year, or at least it Microsoft will take at least 1 year to release this major update. Are you getting the point, guys? Major update, Microsoft will take at least 1 year. It can be 2 years or 3 years, but at least 1 year it will take, okay, to release any service pack up to 2016. So we have 2000, 2005, 2008, 8R2, 12, 14, 16. These versions are having service packs, guys. Okay, and service packs plus cumulative updates also. But from 2017 onwards, we have only service packs, right? So Microsoft will release the service packs. Okay, Microsoft will release the service packs. Release the service packs for at least 1 year. 1 year minimum. It will take 1 year, guys. Minimum it will take 1 year. It can be 2 years, 3 years also, but it will take minimum 1 year. So you can say service packs are yearly updates. Okay. So in other words, service packs are yearly updates. Okay, guys. Service packs are yearly updates. Now tell me, if something goes wrong, okay. So are you going to wait till next year? Okay, next year Microsoft will release one more service pack. Are you going to
No.
wait? Right? You don't wait, right? Immediately it has to be fixed, right? So the major updates we can call it as a service packs, and minor updates we can call it as a cumulative updates. And under minor updates, again we have two more minor updates. What are those two more minor updates, guys? QFE, quick fix engineering, and GDE, GDR, sorry, general distribution release. These are all the updates, guys. These are all the updates, okay? Under minor updates, we have again cumulative updates, okay? Hot fixes. We can call these two as hot fixes. These two you can call it as a hot fix, okay? So hot fix is nothing but if something goes wrong suddenly, while we are discussing, suddenly one hacker invented one virus, suddenly. So you cannot wait for 1 year to fix that, or 1 month to fix that, or next update. You cannot wait till next update. Immediately it has to be fixed. So what Microsoft team will do, immediately it will start working on it. Microsoft engineers will start working on it immediately, and they will release one hot fix, guys. That hot fix can be QFE, and it can be GDR, the general distribution release, guys. So what is patching? Applying the updates to overcome the bugs and vulnerabilities. How many types of updates are there? Two types of updates: major updates, minor updates. Major updates means service packs. Up to 2016, we have service pack concept, service pack plus cumulative update concept. From 2017 onwards, we have only cumulative update concept. We don't have any service pack concept. Apart from these updates, we have also having hot fixes. Hot fixes means if something went wrong, suddenly if any hacker invented any virus, if any hacker like introduced any virus into the market, so to fix that, Microsoft will immediately release few updates called hot fixes. In the hot fixes, we have quick fix engineering and general distribution release, guys. But all are updates only. Now you can see four updates total. One is SP, second one is CU, third one is QFE, fourth one is GDR. These are all updates only. So the process is same. How we are going to patch the SQL Server with service pack, in the same way we are going to patch the SQL Server with a CU. In the same way we are going to patch the SQL Server with a QFE. In the same way we are going to patch the SQL Server with a GDR. The process is same to same. Why? Because all are updates only. But yearly updates will call it as a service pack. Monthly updates will call it as a cumulative updates. Immediate updates will call it as a hot fixes, guys. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Service packs,
Yes.
right? So we have minor updates also, that is called cumulative updates. Cumulative updates you can call it as a monthly updates, guys. What is cumulative updates? Monthly updates. You can call this cumulative updates as monthly updates. Okay. These cumulative updates are monthly updates. Minimum 1 month it will take. Microsoft will take minimum 1 month, at least 1 month it will take to release these monthly updates. It can be 2 months or 3 months, but at least 1 month it will take to release these monthly updates. These are minor updates. Okay, so Shanmukh, is it mandatory to apply service packs and cumulative updates? If Microsoft is releasing the updates, it's mandatory to apply the updates, guys. Okay, it's mandatory to apply the updates. So monthly updates you can call it as a cumulative update. As discussed, if something went wrong, you cannot wait till next year to release the service pack. Monthly, Microsoft will release cumulative updates. So if Microsoft really found some bugs, see, if you remember, earlier we discussed CTP, RC, RTM, right? CTP is a test copy, community technology preview. It will be released to the market for free. Everyone can download, everyone can install. If any suggestions are there, if any bugs are there, we can suggest to Microsoft. Microsoft will fix those bugs, and it will release the second copy, which is the RC, which is released candidate. So that also everyone can download, everyone can work with it. And if any bugs are there, still you can, okay, send a report to the Microsoft. They are going to fix the bugs in the next copy, which is the RTM. So once the RTM copy is introduced to the market, still if any bugs are there in the SQL Server side, those bugs can be overcome, okay, using these service packs and cumulative updates, guys. Is it clear? So bugs, it will fix the bugs, and at the same time, it will also fix any issues, vulnerabilities, any attacks. Okay, so for all these things, Microsoft will keep releasing the updates. So yearly updates you can call it as a service packs, whereas monthly updates you can call it as a cumulative updates, guys. Monthly updates, you can call it as a cumulative update. Right? Fine. So now, how we will be notified? Who will tell you to patch the SQL servers? Who is going to ask you to patch the SQL server, right? So now, for example, in the organization, if we have 500 servers, your manager will prepare a list of all the servers. Okay, your manager will prepare a list of all the servers like this. Okay, let me open Excel sheet. Say for example, out of 500, some versions can be 2012, some versions can be 2016, some versions can be 2019, some of them can be 2022, some of them can be 2008, like that. Okay, imagine some versions are 2008, some of them are 2012, 2014, 2016. Don't think, guys, in the organization, don't think all are same version. No, depends upon the requirement. We will use all the versions 2008, sorry, 2019 and 2022. For example, 500 instances are there. You have to patch all the 500 instances. You are the team of 10 members. The DBA team is like around 10 members are there. Each person, how many instances you will get, guys? How many instances you will get each person? 500 instances are there, 10 people has to patch 500 instances. Each person, how many instances you will get?
50.
50 instances, right? So in that
Yes.
50, some of them can be 2008, some of them can be 2012, 2014, 16 with different versions. For example, let's go with Ajay. Ajay is a DBA. Chandana is a DBA. Nagi is a DBA. Satish is a DBA. These are all working guys in the organization. So now Ajay will get his own share 50 instances. Nagi will get his own share 50 instances. Satish will get 50 instances and Chandana will get 50 instances, like that 50-50. In that 50 again, you can have multiple different versions 2008, 2012, 14. Now what you have to do? Imagine Ajay. Ajay will note down all the 50 instances. Of course, in the organization, you will have a separate spreadsheet or Excel sheet. So your name will be notified. Who will notify this? Either your SME, subject matter expert, or your lead, or your manager. Anyone can assign this work. So your manager assigned 50 instances to Ajay. Now what Ajay has to do? Okay, Ajay has to prepare his own Excel sheet. Okay, I got all these instances. These are all 2008. Out of 50, 5 instances 2008, 10 instances 2012, 5 instances 2014, 5 or 6 instances 2016, 20 instances 2019. Like that, he has to segregate, right? Then what he has to do, he has to check currently which version of updates applied on the SQL Server. How to check, guys? How to check which update applied currently, which update applied on the SQL Server? How to check?
Select update version.
Running a query.
Very
Select.
good. Yes. Select version.
Version.
If you see this command, you can see the version of the SQL Server. See here, it's just RPM. If any updates applied, you can see the update here. If service pack applied, you can see SP1. If service pack 2 applied, if you can see SP2. So like that you can see, as this is a 2019, there is no concept of service pack. So CU1, CU2, CU3, I'll show you. CU4, CU5, like that you can see here. As of now, it was not yet patched. How to know? How to know it's patched or not? Very simple. Initially, I told you one website, right, to see the versions and all. Go to that website. Okay, SQL Server builds.blogspot.com. It's a very good website, guys. It's a blogspot. You can see what and all updates are there, service packs are there, cumulative updates are there. You can see here. See, now what Ajay will do, he got 2008 instances. What is the latest update for 2008, guys? What is the latest update? You can see this table. Okay, now you can see, or else you can click on this 2008. You can see the latest update. This is the latest update. What is that? SP4 GDR. SP4 GDR. So now Ajay is having 5 2008 instances, right? These 5 can be at same level or can be at a different level. Out of these 5, two instances are patched with they are not yet patched. Maybe two instances are RTM, one instance patched with SP1, another instance patched with SP2. So Ajay has to list out all the instances versions, and then he has to decide. Of course, even though those are not yet patched, he can directly apply the latest patch. So let me go to this Excel sheet, guys. Now we have major updates, right? Which are service packs. So we have, for example, SQL Server 2008. Imagine SQL Server 2008, the initial copy. When you install, what you will get, guys? RTM, right? When you install, the first copy is RTM copy. Correct, guys? Right?
Yeah, correct.
On top of RTM, for example, this version is released in the year of 2008, guys. So after this, when again they will release the service pack 1, the next major update is service pack 1. When they will release? No need to tell exact time. As per the discussion, for service pack, it will take 1 year, minimum 1 year, right? So 2009, they released SP1, guys. But till 2009, are you going to wait? If something went wrong, who is the responsible one? So it will release cumulative updates also. Okay. CUs also, CU2, CU3, CU4, like that it will release. Okay, imagine. I'm not saying only 11 updates are there, just for example. Now SP1 is there. Now after SP1 is released, again SP2 will release after 1 year, right, from SP1. So imagine SP2 released in 2010. So up to 2010, if there are no updates, again it will create problem, right? So in the same way, some cumulative updates will be there for service pack also. Then SP2, guys, SP2, for this also, again we will have some more major this is major update. Okay, and these are the minor updates. This is major update, and these are the minor updates, guys. These are the minor updates. So like this you can see here. Okay, there are some major updates and minor updates. Listen carefully, guys. Very simple, very simple. Don't worry, I'll try to simplify, guys. Now see here, this is RTM major minor updates. This is service pack 1 major update, and these are the minor updates for service pack 1. This is service pack 2 major update, and these are the minor updates for service pack 2. And SP3 major update and remaining are minor updates. SP4 major update and remaining are minor updates. Guys, is it clear till now? I'm just giving an example.
Yes.
Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now, if the SQL Server is not yet patched, now Ajay got one instance, it was not yet patched till now. 2008 instance, it was not yet patched till now. Now tell me, guys, what is the latest patch here? Tell me what is SP?
4.
SP4 with the latest cumulative update CU11. Okay. So now to apply this SP4, do I need to patch SP1, SP2, SP3, guys? Or I
No.
can directly go
No,
ahead
no,
to...
direct.
We
Are you
can
sure?
directly apply SP4
Are you
because it
sure?
includes.
Are you sure, Manasa?
Yes.
I'm thinking like it includes all SP1, SP2, SP3. Okay.
Pakka?
Fix bugs. Yeah.
Pakka? Pakka?
Yeah.
This is 2008, Manasa.
I'm thinking that is a scenario of how it
Correct.
works on all SQL servers.
For updates, Sharmugh, if you have the latest update, you can directly apply that, right?
Yes. Yes, that is correct. Okay. So it's not mandatory to apply SP1, SP2, SP3. You can directly apply SP4 with the latest cumulative update CU11. Again, no need to apply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and all. Directly you can go ahead with the CU11. Guys, what is this cumulative update called? What is this called? Tell me the complete name of this. No. This CU you can see, right? Tell me the complete name of CU3. Tell me the complete name.
Cumulative update.
Yeah, cumulative update only. What is the, what I can say, what is the full name of this CU3? Under which service pack it is there?
SP1.
So how to call this as, guys?
SP1
CU3. And what is this? Imagine, what is this?
SP4
CU3.
CU3.
Control Z. Control Z again. Control Z. Control X, CU3 and SP4, CU3. So guys, both are same or different? Completely
Different.
different, right? Completely
Yeah.
different, right? So
Different, yeah.
don't think all are CU1 only. So after SP1, I can apply the CU1. Is it going to work, guys? Is it going to
No,
work? No.
no.
No. Why? Because for this CU1, this is the base version. For this CU1, this is the base version. For this CU1, SP4 is the base version. Why? Because this is SP4 CU1. This is SP1 CU1. Don't think all are CU1s, right, Shanmukh? I'll apply this SP1 and directly I'll apply CU11 on this. Is it going to work, guys?
No, sir.
No, the base is SP4 for this. So that's why the full name is SP4CU3 and here SP1CU3, both are not same. So if you want to apply SP4C, this CU3, the minimum is SP4. For example, now SQL Server 2008 is running with SP1. Your manager asked, hey, Ajay, please update or please patch the SQL Server with the latest service pack and cumulative update. So what Ajay has to do? It's already running with SP1. So Ajay can directly apply CU11 on that? No. This CU11 he cannot apply. So first he has to pass this SP1 to SP4 first. Then he has to apply this CU11. Is it clear, guys? Everyone, is it clear? So for every CU, there is a base version that you have to apply first. If you don't apply that base version, it don't allow you to patch. It will simply throw the error. There are no eligible instances to patch. Yes, are we good? Any
Sir,
questions?
on top of RTM, can we install SP4, sir?
Yeah,
Direct.
directly you can install SP4. That's what I said. No need to install SP1, all the CUs, SP2, all the CUs. No. On top of RTM, directly you can install SP4. On top of SP4, directly you can install CU11. No need to install all these cumulative updates in between. Guys, are we good about service packs? Any
Yes, sir.
questions? Questions, doubts, guys? No questions? Why so silent? Is it clear or it's not clear, guys?
It's
It is
clear, sir.
clear.
Right? So major updates and minor updates. Major updates you can call it as a service packs. Minor updates you can call it as a cumulative update. So up to 2016 you have to follow this rule, but from 2017 onwards there is no major and minor. Only minor updates are there. So use only there. So you can directly download the latest cumulative update and you can directly apply the latest cumulative update. But in the organization still people are using 2012, 2014, 2016, right? So you should be aware of these things also. Okay. For every version up to 2016, we have service packs as well as cumulative updates also. For every version up to 2016, we have service packs as well as cumulative updates also. So if you are patching SQL Server up to 2016, from 2000 to 2016, make sure what is the current level of the SQL Server. If it's not patched with the latest service pack, first apply the latest service pack on that and then apply the latest cumulative update on top of the service pack, guys. Are we good now?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Shanmugh.
Okay.
One question here, Shanmugh.
Yes, yes.
You wrote that at version and then there was RTM, right?
Mm-hmm.
So RTM is obviously the base version, so that's what shows up there.
Yes.
And then you explained this, but my question is, when it comes to applying a patch,
Mm-hmm.
what is the process of applying a patch? Like, how do you go about applying that patch?
That is called
What do you-
demo,
What,
right?
yeah,
You're
what do you
asking
do?
about,
Like, yeah,
that's what you're asking about, the process of patching the SQL Server, right?
correct. Yes.
Of course, we'll discuss this. That is very
Okay.
important. How can I skip it? Okay.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
a background. Without background, a dialect I'll tell
No.
SP4 less,
I was just
directly.
checking.
Yeah, so we'll be discussing. Demo is very important for patching. Regularly, we'll do this. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. I'll show you. Any questions, guys?
So Shanmukh, like, what are those hot fixes? Those are also like some naming
Hot,
after hot
yes,
fixes, like.
hot fixes you can see QFE and GDR only. If you see here, you can see one GDR, general distribution release. See here, but on top of SP4, there is see security
Okay.
update. Security update for SQL Server 2008 SP4 GDR.
Okay.
So it was released 14/2/2023. Okay, last year, February 2014 they released this. So if you are still using the SQL Server 2008, you have to patch the SQL Server with this GDR. It's mandatory.
Okay. These are immediate fixes, right? Like
Correct. Immediate
that.
fixes. Immediate fixes. Immediately they will release and immediately you have to apply the patch.
So that means patching is always mandatory. Every like there is SCP. So always we are in vulnerabilities, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So that is very important. See, latest SP was released, okay, in the 2014. 2014 it was released, guys. Okay, the version was released. SQL Server 2008 was released in the year of 2008, but it took around 6 years to release the fourth SP4. Guys, max to max, if you go to any SQL version, sometimes in the interviews they will ask you, if you go to any SQL version, max to max 4 service packs will be there, guys. 4 service packs only will be there. You don't see SP5, SP6 and all. Up to 4 service packs. See here. Starting from SQL Server 2017, service packs will be no longer released. Starting from 1 minute, just 1 minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Wait, okay. So guys, so max to max up to service pack 4 is released, guys. After that, I told you, remember, if you remember, for every version there is a support period. See, if you see here, release date, this is 2016. This was released in the year of 2016, okay, June 1st. Support end date, okay, which is 2021 July, okay. Extended support end date, if you see here, let me maximize, yeah. Extended support end date up to 2026. So up to 2026 only, Microsoft will release updates to this 2016, guys. If you see here, if you go down, see, for 2012, support date is 2017, extended support date is 2022. After 2022 is over, it don't release any type of updates, guys. It's a kind of warranty period. If the product is in warranty, they are going to help you to fix the issues of that product. If it is out of warranty, again you have to go out and you have to pay extra amount and you have to, right, replace the components, whatever it is. In the same way, up to extended date only they will release the updates. After the extended date, they don't release any type of updates. Why? They are forcefully asking you to migrate to the next version. Are you getting the point, guys? They will immediately,
Yes.
if any iPhone 15 is released, they will stop the older version, iPhone 7, something like that. Why? If you are still iPhone 7 is there in the market, who will buy the latest versions? They don't
Yes.
support. They don't support.
Okay.
In the same way, for the lower versions, they will stop the extended support and all at one point. After that, they don't release any type of cumulative updates or service packs. After that, you can still continue, but with your own risk. It
So
doesn't mean-
Shanmukh, like, what if like they stop the version instead of it is like indirect way forcing us to go to upper
Correct,
version?
correct. After that, you can see this 2014 is going to be ended by 2024 July. Maybe in the next 1-2 months or 3 months, it will be ended. After 3 months also you can use 2014 in your organization. But if something went wrong, Microsoft don't give any support. If you call to
see.
Microsoft support, generally if any big issue is there, we'll call to Microsoft support, right? If our DBA team can't fix it, there is a support team called Microsoft support team. They will help you. They will charge $300 per hour for supporting. But before supporting, they will check your extended version and all. They will check your version and whether it is in support period or not. If the version is not in support period, even though you are ready to pay $300 to them, they are not going to support you. Why? They are forcefully asking us to migrate to the
Okay.
latest versions so that you are going to pay extra money for latest versions, right? This is how the things will
Okay.
work in the back end.
Got it.
Guys, is it clear now?
Sir,
So-
sir,
Yes, yes.
for 2008, the update received recently, no, sir.
Not
Just
recently.
in 2023.
2023, that is the GDR. Security update, they will release it. GDR is very important hotfix. Okay. Normal CUs and SPs you don't it don't release.
Okay, sir.
GDRs, QFEs, these are the security updates. It will release. But major updates and which is service packs and cumulative update, it don't release.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys, is it clear, guys, now? So for any version, max to max up to 4 service packs only are there. After that, you have to migrate to the latest versions. That's how it will work, guys. That's how it will work. Now, is it clear? So now Ajay got 5 instances with the 2008. So what Ajay has to do, Ajay has to apply the latest service pack for 2008. Okay. So even though out of 5 instances, if some of them are running at SP1, if some of them are SP2, still Ajay has to patch all the 2008 servers to SP4, CU11, whatever it is. I don't know whether it is SP4, CU11 or not. Let's check first. 2008, right? 2008, yeah. Under 2008, if you just go to this 2008, you can see here. No, here if you click on this 2008, you can see. So the SP4, where is the CU on SP4? 1 minute, let me minimize this. These are all GDRs only, SP4 hotfix update. And there is no CU on SP4. For other versions, you can see CU. This is CU17. You can see CU17, CU16. This is for SP3. And this is for SP3. On top of that, you can see the cumulative updates. But for SP4, they stopped releasing. Why? Because you can see here from 2015, right? 2015, they released it 2019. And if you just go back, 2008 supported till 2019. After that, they stopped releasing CUs and all. That's why you don't see any CUs, guys. Okay. Is it clear now, everyone? Service packs, cumulative updates. How to patch, I'll tell you. Don't worry, guys. But the background you should know.
Sir,
Yeah, Sudhakar.
but hot fixes will be released, right?
Hot
Up to
fixes will release.
29 only.
Yeah, security release, security kind of stuff they will release. Why? Because that's a matter of security, right? If still anyone is using by chance, okay, so they will release security related hot fixes like as QFEs and GDR they will release. But major and minor updates they don't release. Okay, fine, guys, right? So this is how. So now what Ajay has to do, Ajay has to list out all the versions. Okay, he has to create his own Excel sheet. How many of them are currently patched with what level, what kind of updates he has to apply, everything he has to prepare. And then finally he can start working on patching the SQL servers, guys. Guys, as of now, is it clear? The difference between SP and CU, the importance of SP and CU, is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So now let's go to this process. What is the patching process? What kind of precautions that you have to take? Okay, what kind of precautions that you have to take before patching the SQL server? Let's go to this running notes. Okay, so patching precautions. Now Ajay got that list, right? So there are 5, imagine there are 5 servers with SQL Server 2017. SQL Server 2017, 5 instances are there. 5 instances are there. Guys, every instance will have application owner or point of contact POC or single point of contact SPOC, POC or SPOC. Listen carefully. This is the process. That's how we will initiate the patching. So it's not like, okay, Ajay got one server, he has to patch that server. So Ajay cannot directly go and patch it. You have to follow the process. What is the process? Find the instance owner or application owner or point of contact or single point of contact. This will be maintained in a separate, this list will be maintained in a separate place. If you don't know where it is, you can ask your colleagues, guys. They will prepare, they'll maintain any spreadsheets or internal websites or internal Excel sheets. They will maintain somewhere, they will maintain. Okay. Now imagine a Mark is the owner for one of the instance. Okay, Mark is the owner. Now what Ajay has to do, Ajay has to send an email to Mark for the approvals. What Ajay has to do, guys? Ajay has to send an email to Mark for the approvals. Ajay has to mention, okay? So like this, Ajay will write to Mark, okay? And in the CC, Ajay will include the whole SqlDBA team and like SqlDBA team and your manager, whoever is there, SqlDBS. And Ajay will send an email, okay? What is this subject? Subject, okay? Applying patches on one of your server, okay? Or you can mention need downtime approvals for patching one of your server, okay? Need downtime approvals for patching one of your server, okay? Right now, Ajay has to send an email, right? Hi, Mark. We found that one of your instance, not like this exactly, I'm just giving a gist, guys. One of your instance is not patched with the latest service pack and cumulative update. It's important to patch the SQL Server with the latest CU and latest SP and CU. Okay, right? Patching is a downtime activity. Downtime activity. We have to restart SQL Server before and after patching. After patching. Okay, we have to restart Windows Server before and after patching. Please let us know what is the best time to apply the patches. Please let us know the best time to apply the patches. Okay, like this, regards Ajay SqlDBA, something like that. Okay, Ajay will send an email to Mark. So Mark has to verify this and Mark has to, okay, what Mark has to do, Mark has to approve this action, guys, and he has to give the downtime. He has to give the downtime. Okay, Mark will reply, okay, to Ajay. Hey Ajay, please patch this SQL Server during any weekend, okay, between 10 to 12 p.m. EST. Like that, he will send an email. I'm just giving an example, guys. I'm not saying every time people will give the same downtime window. Like this, Mark has to send an email. Then what you have to do? You have to raise a change request. You have to raise a change request, guys. Change request. Right, guys? In the organization, once you got the approvals from the server owner or application owner, you have to raise a change request. 1 minute, please, just 1 minute. Hello, Nana. Right, guys? Guys, is it clear? Any doubts? Any doubts, guys? Are we good?
Shanmu,
Yes.
Yes, yes, please.
you have taken one Windows machine which is having 5 instances, right?
Correct. No. This is not, I am not saying with one Windows machine, 5 instances in that. No. 5 instances has to be patched by Ajay. I am not
Okay.
saying in one Windows machine, 5 instances are there. Ajay got a list of servers that he has to patch.
Okay.
In that list, Ajay got the 5 instances. In that one instances, he is contacting the application owner.
Okay.
Okay.
Where to raise here?
There is a
Change
separate
request.
tool. Yeah, there is a separate
Okay.
tool for that. The tool called ServiceNow. Okay, in the ServiceNow, we will raise this. This is called a ticketing
Okay.
tool. What is this, guys? Ticketing tool. In the ticketing tool, you
Hello.
have to raise the service. In the ticketing tool, you have to raise this change request. Please be muted, Ram.
Okay.
Ram. Okay. Guys, is it clear the process? This is how generally we'll follow the process in the organization. This is how you have to send an email to the application owner and you have to wait for the approvals. Once he approved, you have to raise a change request. Okay, you have to raise a change request. In the last class, I'll show you with the screenshots. Okay, I cannot show you the demo for raising a change request. ServiceNow screenshots I'll download and I'll show you what is a change request, how it look like, what kind of things will be there in the change request. This is an ITIL process, guys. Okay, I'll show you in the last class. Fine, guys. Are we good till now? Everyone? Why, guys? Why so silent?
Yes,
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 sir.
yes,
sir.
Yes.
Yes, we are
yes.
good.
This is not a rocket science. This is just a process. Who will tell you to send an email like this? It's a kind of a spoon feeding, guys. That's so that once see, that's how you are going to project as a 5 years experience in DBA, 6 years experience in DBA. Your colleagues will watch how you are writing the emails and all. That's why with the email also I'm telling.
Yes.
Okay, fine, right. So now, once change request is raised, there is a process. In the organization, every week, CAB meetings will be there. Change advisory board meetings. Change advisory board meetings. Okay, CAB meetings will be there. In that CAB meeting, you have to represent this change. Ajay has to participate in the CAB meeting. So in the interviews, they will ask you, do you have any CAB meetings? If any CAB meetings are there, when it will happen? Generally, every week, Tuesday or Wednesday, in the companies, they will conduct this meeting for 1 hour or 2 hours based on the changes. So you are doing some patching from SQL Server side, right? You will raise a change request for that. Windows team also are going to do some activities, right, from Windows side. They will also raise a change request, right? Storage team is doing some changes. They will also raise a change request. Network team will raise some changes. They will also do some changes. Application team will do some changes. They will also raise some change request. So all together, this CAB meeting will conduct a meeting for all the teams and everyone from each team has to participate in that meeting. And if you have your changes, you have to represent in that CAB meeting, guys. I am Ajay from DBA team. This week we are patching so and so server. We got an approval from the customer. So we are ready to patch the SQL Server. I have included all the implementation steps in the change request. We have successfully tested this change in the lower environment. So we are good to patch the SQL Server. Okay, on this weekend, Saturday from 10 to 12 p.m. EST, like that Ajay has to represent. If Ajay is not there in the shift, on behalf of Ajay, any DBA from the DBA team can represent. Sometimes your manager from your team will represent all the changes at once, guys. Are we good now? About change request, CAB meeting, everything. Okay.
Yes.
If you don't
Yes.
understand anything, that's okay. Leave it. No issues. I'll show you how to patch the SQL Server. Okay. Fine. Now
I
we
have
are.
a question.
Yes, Talmas.
Is this CAB meeting, is it like alerting everyone that the patch is going to take a place?
Very good. Yes, almost it's alerting everyone that this weekend the so-and-so server is patching. So in case if something went wrong, you should be aware of it before patching itself. The team should be aware of it. So it's a kind of alerting, and it's a kind of a process that you have to follow. Suddenly, if someone Almaz patched the SQL server from US, Indian teams, Indian DBA teams, so what happened to the database server? Suddenly it was down. Alerting systems will be there. They are going to alert the whole DBA team. What's happening? So it will create some confusion, some conflict. That's why it's always good to know that Almaz is patching this server this weekend. So for that purpose, we'll follow this process. Okay.
Thanks.
Right, fine guys. Now, how to download the patch? Very simple. Sometimes your colleagues or your manager will ask you to download the patch. So go to the same website, sqlserverbuilds.blogspot.com. Okay. Fine. So what you can do now, why I'm getting these ads? Right. Now I want to patch 2019, right? Now I want to patch 2019. So what you can do, the latest cumulative update for 2019 is CU26. Okay. Click on this CU26, guys. Right. So now you can see here CU26, right? CU26. Just click on this CU26. So automatically it will route you to the Microsoft website. You are not downloading from any third party. You are downloading it from Microsoft website. So it will route you to the Microsoft website. We go down, you can see what and all bugs will be fixed with this. Okay, see here, bug reference, bug number, description, what kind of errors, bugs will be fixed using this cumulative update, everything. There is a list. No need to remember all these things. Okay, you can see all these bugs will be fixed using that CU26. Go down. Okay, now what you can see, if you don't see download button, you can simply search Control F, just type download. Okay, you can see how to obtain download latest service pack for Windows recommended. Right. So you can see here, download the latest cumulative update package for SQL 2019 here. Download. That's it, guys. Every cumulative update will have one ID called KB article. What is that, guys? KB article. KB means knowledge base article. Every CU will be represented with this ID. Every CU or service pack will be represented with one ID called KB article. Okay, KB means knowledge base article. If downtime running means jobs are didn't run time, we can update patching. Yes, Manju, correct. Sometimes the interviews, they will ask you, hey, what is the size of the service pack? What is the size of the cumulative update? See what kind of questions they'll ask. Why? Because in our 5 years or 6 years experience, minimum to minimum, at least up to 20-30 servers will patch, guys, in 5-6 years of experience. That is minimum. That is minimum. Okay, at least 20-30 servers, sometimes 100 servers also will patch in a 5 years average. 100 times you are patching means every time you are going to download the file, you are going to copy the file. So if you don't know the size of any patch file, it will create, they can easily identify, right, that you are a fake DBA. Sometimes there is a chance that they might ask, what is the size of the cumulative update? What is the size of the service pack? What is the size of the SSMS? What is the size of the SQL Server software? They might ask these questions also. So you can tell anything between 500 to 900 MB or 500 to 1000 GB, guys. See, this is around 878 MB.
Okay. So this is like a range, right, Chanmuk, like from the least to the highest, right? So there is no like specific size for all services.
No specific. Why? Because one update can have 100 fixes, one update can have 200 fixes, right?
Just a range. We
Yes,
mentioned the range, right?
Just a range, yes, 500 to 1000
Okay.
you can mention.
Okay.
500 MB to 1000 MB you can mention, guys. Don't tell 5 GB, 10 GB and all. Okay, our HR will get back to you like that. He will respond. Okay, so don't tell anything like that. Generally, any software, including SSMS, will be in the range of 500 MB to 1000 MB. 1 GB you can tell, guys. Okay. Right, guys, questions, doubts? It is downloading currently. Let it be. Once it's done, we'll copy that and then we'll start patching. There are some precautions that also I'll tell you. Okay, so let's initiate the patch first. In between, it will take some time to patch, right? In between, we'll discuss the precautions.
Sharma,
Yes, yes, please.
from our server only, we will connect to Microsoft website and we will download to share it folder.
You can download
Right.
from your local laptop. You cannot download from server. If you are able to download from server, I told you in the beginning only, there is no internet connection in the server. You cannot download it in the server. You will open your local laptop, the company given laptop. There you will open the Microsoft website. From there you will download. From there you will copy to the shared location in the organization, in the server. Go to the server, open the shared location.
Okay.
From there you can copy paste to the server.
Copy. Okay. 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 Understood.
Okay, we'll do one thing. Let it be.
Sharma,
Yeah, Nagi.
we have an internet in the servers in my organization.
Then what we will do? Nagi.
Yeah, actually, we are saying no internet, but if some applications we are not open to local system, then I am using to virtual machine. We have to open.
Not all website internet means they don't give public access. Maybe some sites are allowed into the server, but again, you can raise this concern with your organization. It's not a good practice to have internet in the servers. Very risky.
Yes, yeah.
Very risky. That is, it's a
Yeah,
vulnerable.
but in some organizations they use like Jumpstar. I think due to that
Yeah.
security measures, they allow internet. Yeah.
Yes, you can raise this, Nagi, no problem. You can raise this. Why we are having internet in the servers? Okay. Yeah, that is not a good practice. Okay, let it be. We'll do one thing. Take a break. Come back after 15 minutes. So we'll continue the discussion. Okay, first we'll discuss precautions of patching, and then I'll show you the patching, how to patch the SQL Server. Okay, we'll be back after 15 minutes, guys.